Hope you're having a great weekend. This is a real quick one. Just passing on some stuff that maybe somebody might find helpful, especially if you're following the recipe where I said you should, a decent idea is to start off with skirmish forces and then keep adding until you get to that point where you are no longer playing a skirmish game and you're at that mass battles. All right, so, and I've been made fun of for this, I think it's hilarious that all my guys, usually in skirmish games, troops are individually based. So I have all my guys on 25 by 25 square bases. And I'll do links to, I'm like an Amazon freak, so I will, I'll do links to the stuff that I use. And then if you find it helpful, I find, Amazon, yeah, you're selling out to corporate America, but it's very convenient to order something for a decent price. It shows up on your porch the next day, which I'll sell out for that. All right, so you've got your guys, they're 25 by 25 millimeter based, and now you're like, oh crap, what do I do now? So as far as I know, there's three things you can do. One, you can get movement trays, they make some great movement trays out there. I've never used them, but I've seen people, games of course, that use movement trays, and that's awesome. That's an option. Two, you can try the very frustrating thing, and if you have like an awesome way to do this, please share it in the comments. Probably not for me, but for other people. You can rebase them, so you basically peel these guys off their stand and put them on a new base. And then option number three is something I've done here, and there's different ways to do this, because these are my 25 by 25 millimeter bases. Still, the troops are still on them, so I didn't peel them off. I've mounted them on by a 50 by 50, which thankfully is, if you want to abandon the metric system, they're, I think, 2-inch by 2-inch squares. So then you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to have to pay for another base, because I've already got them based once. Now I'm basing them a second, and it's getting a little bit ridiculous, Steve. So what I did was this. So I found these little wooden, and I'll put a link for these on Amazon. There were like 50 of them for not very much. They're wooden, not very, like, I'm not going to base my troops on this because this will get damaged over time. But if you mount your other guys, I'll pick one up here. There you go. Sorry. Now you've got your 4 25 by 25 millimeter bases mounted onto this. I am going to, I just started doing this a couple hours ago. I just used wood glue, or whatever you want to call PVA over in Europe. I'm gonna touch up on the sides and then dip them in fine flock and then get down the grooves a little bit just to clean it up a little bit. But I've very quickly rebased, I don't know, 1 2 3 4 5. I got 3 more behind me, so 8 more regiments very quickly onto this, and now it'll take me a quarter of less time, because instead of moving each individual base, now I'm moving in chunks of 4, which is very similar to my Napoleonics, where I have them all on, I think I have my other guys on 40 by 40 bases. So these are a little bit bigger. I was just almost dedicated. I almost had to do this because I was using 25 by 25. So, and that's it. And I've got a few more guys over here that are just drying right now. I just finished 2 more regiments painting them. I'm going to mount them up in a second. And just for basing new units, I'm just going to do this. So everyone's the same altitude. This is just 4 25 millimeter proxy model bases glued to one of those pieces of wood, and then once it was glued, the glue had dried with the wood glue, I just spray painted all of them. So there you go. Now everyone's gonna, all the rest of the regiments will be done for my 28 millimeter project. Very simple. So I'll do links for that on Amazon of just the wooden squares, these little things. And then I use bases from what the heck's it called? Proxie Models. They were like the first one I stumbled across on Amazon. So yeah, if it works for you and this is something that you can put to use and you don't have to freak out because it's not too expensive. So this is a bit more of an affordable way to not go insane moving 500 individually based troops when you get done painting. And getting 2 more regiments done this weekend for the Union was phenomenal too. That was kind of great. I got my Marines done, and then another just generic infantry unit, and then boom, that's it. All right, I hope that helps. I hope you have a great week, and the battle is just starting here for the Regimental Fire and Fury, so I'm excited about that, and we'll see how it goes. All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye.